Hey everyone, Gabe here from drumbeatsonline.com, a website that helps you achieve your drumming dreams. Today, we are here to talk about 5 ways to become a better drummer in 2019. So let's jump into it. The first way to become a better drummer in 2019 is to create an attainable and balanced practice schedule. I'm sure a lot of our resolutions this year is to practice the drums more. But I think if you're anything like me, sometimes you get a little too excited and you create goals that are just not attainable. I know that I've made resolutions to practice for 4 or 5 hours every single day. But when I'm working for 11 hours every day, exercising or going on the road, there's literally no more time in the day to practice 5 hours, especially if I want to see my family or friends ever. So then what happens is I don't practice at all, which is a huge bummer. My recommendation is to make practicing drums a part of your overall lifestyle. So set a certain amount of days a week with a certain amount of time that fits into the rest of your life. Now, this might mean that you still have to sacrifice some other things to practice the drums. If you're practicing 5 days a week for an hour every single day, then you might not have time to do certain things that you might want to do. Now, to me, this seems way more attainable to fit into my actual life. It still may require some sacrifice, but you are going to be constantly pushing yourself forward. But if you have the time to practice 5, 6, 7 hours a day, then do it. If you're in high school or college, this is the perfect time to dedicate yourself to really getting better at the drums. But again, if you can practice 1 hour a day or 30 minutes a day, whatever it is that you decide to do, it's going to help you become a better drummer, which is the whole point of 2019, right? Number 2 is a little bit of an offshoot of number 1, and that is to organize your practice. I'd encourage you to take a look at your weaknesses and break them down into your practice schedule. So if you're saying, well, my left hand is super weak and then my kick speed is just horrible, then every single week you better have dedicated days to be working on your left hand and your foot speed. Something I learned from one of the exclusive interviews on the website with Richie Martinez is to almost treat practicing drums like exercising. People who exercise have dedicated muscle groups that they work on when they go to the gym. But a lot of times as drummers, we just sit behind the kit and just play whatever without working on anything in particular. Now imagine someone going to the gym and just saying, well, maybe I'll throw this weight around and throw that weight around, and then hoping they wake up the next day with a 6-pack. That's just not gonna happen. So have your dedicated days where you are working on your weaknesses. And also track your progress. If you worked on a kick speed exercise on Monday and you could get it up to 120 BPMs, write that down, because then when you come back to it next week, you can try to push yourself to that next level. Number 3 is play with other musicians. I know this is a little bit easier said than done because sometimes you can't find musicians to play with, but this is something that is so hugely important. It is going to cause you to analyze your drumming like you never have before. It's going to force you to work on your dynamics, force you to not step on other musicians' toes, and overall just play better for a song in general, which is so important. Number 4 is commit to learning a song that will challenge you note for note. This is gonna help develop your ear and help you get better at analyzing music as a whole, which is super helpful. Plus, this forces you to put your drum tendencies on the shelf for a little bit and really dive into the mind of some of these great drummers that you're listening to. Now, I wouldn't dedicate all of your practice time to this, but I still think it's a really important practice to help develop your ear and get into the mind of other drummers, maybe once a month, once every other month. Number 5 is to find a teacher. There is no doubt that this is the fastest way to get better behind the drum kit. Yeah, there's a ton of self-taught drummers, which is so awesome. But there's no doubt that having someone guide you through all of the mistakes that they've made and giving you some incredible exercises is just going to speed up your process a ton. So find a drummer who is doing what you want to be doing or playing the way you want to be playing and learn from them. This can be someone who is local to you or someone online. If you'd like, I have 2 free courses that you could choose from to help guide you in the direction you want to go. I have a course for beginner drummers called The Beginner's Guide to Independence, which is going to help your coordination behind the kit. And then I also have a course for your aspiring working drummers called The Working Drummer Roadmap. Or if you are super serious and super dedicated to becoming a better drummer or a more established working drummer, you can join the DBO All Access membership, where you are going to get hundreds of lessons that are going to help you with all of these things. The links to all 3 of these things are in the description below, so go check them out. So what are some of your drumming goals for 2019? Let me know in the comment section below. Mine are to flow a little bit better using 30-second notes and get more comfortable using odd note groupings, because those are just awesome. Thank you all for watching this video. I'm super excited to see all of your progress in 2019. I'm sure it's going to be a great year for drumming. And I'm so excited to see you in a bunch of new videos that I'll have for you this year. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.